Hi friends, this is NJ, host on this channel. So we will continue our discussion around different major arcana cards. The card which we are going to discuss today is the card number 18 in the major arcana card series, which is the moon card. And we will have our discussion on the same 4 parameters which we have been following in this series. First, we will try to understand this illustration, this design, because these designs, illustrations are the combination of all the mysteries, philosophies, religion, mystic sciences, magic ever been known to humankind. Just the close scrutinization of this illustration might give you some trace of some ancient religion, some ancient form of divination, some mystic science. So a close scrutinization is very important. You might get a solution to your immediate problem just by the close study of this illustration. Next, we will try to understand the divinatory meaning of this card. We will also try to understand that what would remain to be the case if this card will come out to be reversed in your reading. Because in tarot readings, the reversed card has got entirely different meaning as compared to its upright placement. And the last would remain to be the real life situation where this card can be fitted in the lives of the people. So let's just start our discussion with a quick recap of all what we have studied so far. We have already discussed that tarot is basically used for doing a character analysis, to get a glimpse of the future, to get a solution to immediate problems, confusions, turmoils, and to elevate, increase your spiritual state. Because it has been believed that the divine presides on these cards. You know, there remains to be different procedure to how to charge these cards and how to begin your reading. Initially, right now what we are trying to do is that we are trying to understand the personality, the signification of each card individually. So the pack of tarot cards which we are following in this discussion are the Rider-Waite tarot cards. They are the most popular and the most recommended ones for the beginners, because across the world there are different pack of tarot cards which are being followed by different tarot lovers, different tarot readers. So these Rider-Waite tarot cards were being produced in the year 1910 by the famous occultist author Edward Waite, on whose instruction the illustrator Pamela Colman Smith, she developed this illustration, these cards as you are seeing in my hand. Now when it comes to understanding the components of these tarot cards, they can be divided into 2 chunks, the major arcana cards and the minor arcana cards. Arcana is a Latin word which means secret. So when it comes to understanding these major arcana cards which we are doing in our this series, it has been believed that there is one unnumbered card in the major arcana card cards. So unnumbered card is the Fool, and there are rest of the 21 numbered cards. So it has been believed that the Fool is the manifestation of the soul, the zero card, the unnumbered card, and he's on the journey. And these 21 numbered cards are the different soul lessons, initiations, circumstances, situations, which each of us goes through in this lifetime. So the Fool on his journey is going through different hopes, joy, sorrow before attaining fulfillment, the completeness in the final card, the card number 21. So we have already discussed, the previous cards, just the keyword which I'll try to again explain to people that the Fool, if it's appear in your reading, it just tells about spontaneity, beginning. The card number 1, the Magician card, just tells about action. Card number 2, which is the High Priestess card, which just tells about the non-action, being receptive to the influences. Card number 3, which is the Empress card, which tells about the material wealth, amenities, luxury, fertility. Card number 4 is the Emperor card, which just tells about the authority, regulation, leadership. Card number 5 is the Hierophant card, which just tells about the belief system, education, custom, creed, conventionalities. Card number 6 is the Lover's card, which just tells about the sexuality, relationship, personal belief, values. Card number 7 is the the Chariot card, which is all about the triumph, victory, hard control. Card number 8 is the Strength card, which is about the strength, compassion, humanitarianism, benevolence. Card number 9 is the Hermit card, which is about the guidance, search, exploration. Card number 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, which is about the turn of events, turning point, luck, fortune playing a role in your life. Card number 11 is the Justice card, which is all about the understanding the cause and effect, respecting the justice. Then comes the card number 12, which is the Hanged Man, which is all about the sacrifice. Card number 13 is the Death card, which is about the transition, the changes. Card number 14 is the Temperance card, which is about the health. Card number 15 is the Devil, which tells about the materialism, bondage. Card number 16 is the Tower card, which is all about the sudden upheavals. Card number 17, the previous, just previous to this card was the Star card, which is all about the hopes, inspiration, fulfillment of the wishes. Now the Fool on his journey has reached the card number 18, which is the Moon card. Now when it comes to understanding this illustration, even being an amateur, being a novice, you can easily make out, interpret the meaning of this card, that what this card could indicate. This card just tells about, moon in its full glory. Now it could be in a negative state and it could be positive state as well. All of that we'll discuss, but as you can see in this illustration, the moon, is three-faced. Then, you will see from the sea of the conscious, the subconscious, a crayfish, a crab or crayfish kind of creature is coming out. And there are two, there is one wolf and there is one dog, which you can see, which are just, looking, pointing upwards towards the moon. So what can we get to know from this? So, I've already told you people that when it comes to moon, it, positive state, it could give you good intuition, good imagination. In a negative state, it could just give you all kind of anxieties, phobias, idiosyncrasies. So this is all what we can see from these two kind of, animals. Now when it comes to understanding, these two pillars, so it has been believed that these two are the pillars which the, the humankind have erected, for their protection. And this bumpy road, which you can see over here, which is going from over here, is going at the end towards the fulfillment. So now what is believed is that, the wisdom of the subconscious, of your inner guide. So the light of the moon, which can also be seen as listening to subconscious, to inner energies, inner soul, can take you towards the fulfillment only if you will listen to it. So this is all what we can derive from this. Even these dews just tells about, the Hebrew dews, the yods, also tells about, the coming down, the descent of the life force into the material, in the material manifestation. So in a nutshell, when it comes to understanding the divinatory meaning of this card just tells about, your imagination, all kind of, whenever it comes to understanding it in a positive state, it just tells about, imagination, good intuition, vivid dreams, having plans, having a vision, that all we see in its positive state. But whenever you will find this card to be in a reverse kind of formation, so this just tells about all kind of, phobias, anxieties, idiosyncrasies, aimless wandering, when you do not know which way to go, which path to undertake, on whom to believe or whom not to believe. So all of that we get to know if this card will come out to be reversed in the reading. And when it comes to understanding its real life meaning, in the lives of the people. So any point of time this card has come out in the reading, this will just tell about that the person is not sure of the path which is going to take. So let's say, for example, if someone who is planning to invest a lot of money in some new venture, this card has come out, this will give a strong indication that the person is not sure, of the possible outcome, which path he is going ahead with. So this is what we can get to know from this. Same goes with, all those kind of people who have this, this premonition or this kind of, fear that there might be some kind of evil influence around them. So, the devil, the card number 15 and this card number 18, these are the two cards which chiefly tells about the evil influence. Though when it comes to understanding the, and decoding the evil influence, evil eye, that, is being done by looking at the surrounding cards as well while doing a reading in the spread. But in a nutshell, this card is a, very kind of tumultuous card which just tells about subconscious, which can be acting in a positive state, giving someone, cleverance, vision, dreams, guidance, good imagination. And in a negative side, it could just make someone's life go haywire, not control over the mind, over the, your imagination, in your thinking, and the all kind of aimless wandering along with fear of evil influence. So this is all what I wanted to say on my take on the card number 18, the Moon card. I hope you guys found this video informational. For further more updates and notification on tarot, please subscribe my channel and like my Facebook page. Thanks.
Shivo